Lady Jane Grey had no idea that she was to become queen when her cousin Edward, Henry VIII's only legitimate male heir, had died at 15. She was terrified. She fell to the floor and began to weep uncontrollably. "The crown is not my right, and it pleases me not. The Lady Mary is the rightful heir." One of Edward's final acts was removing both of his sisters, Mary and Elizabeth, from the line of succession, giving it to Jane because of his elder sister Mary's Catholic faith. And when Jane was told all of this, Mary and Elizabeth had no idea that their younger brother had died. Her new father-in-law, John Dudley, the first Duke of Northumberland, who had led the government for the now late king and who also had helped him arrange the new succession, told Jane, "Your Grace does wrong to yourself and to your house." Jane finally capitulated. And for 9 days, Jane became Queen of England. Mary didn't recognize this act and rode into London with 800 nobles and her sister Elizabeth by her side to take the throne of England as her own. Jane was an unfortunate pawn in the scheming for power by the men around her. Mary knew this, so instead of executing her cousin immediately, she arrested her and put her in the gentleman jailer's apartments, and her husband in the Beauchamp Tower at the Tower of London. Several months after they had originally been arrested, a trial was held by a special commission. Both Jane and her husband were found guilty of treason. Her sentence was to be burned alive on Tower Hill or beheaded as the Queen pleases. The early months of Mary's reign were fraught with uprisings and mass unpopularity. Plots began to surface to try to overthrow Mary and put her sister Elizabeth on the throne. And although the intention was never to put Jane back onto the throne, she had become a liability that Mary could no longer ignore. Mary first offered to spare both Jane and her husband's lives if they would convert to Catholicism. Staunch Protestants, they refused.